I'm Matt Thorson. I'm an indie game developer. I'm the designer, writer, director of Celeste.
So you just won the audience award at IGF here at the GDCAs, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How's that feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. It's really cool.
So this game has just kind of come out of nowhere for some folks. How have you guys been handling this new success? Did you wake up one day and like the day that the Steam and the eShop receipts hit your account and be like, oh,
Yeah. I mean, it was really kind of, I don't know, we didn't know what to expect really. So it's just been amazing. Like also just seeing all like the flood of emails and stuff from fans and like reception. And I guess Audience Award kind of speaks to that. Yeah, it's just been amazing seeing how it's resonating with people.
I want to talk to you about the sprite design of Madeline. Her hair. When did you decide to animate her hair? How early on in the process?
That's actually been there right from the start. It's just to like sort of convey the motion because the game is about moving through space, right? So having that like trail behind you just really conveys that really well.
And you know, the game is not the most graphically intensive game, but it tells a story really well. What games or stories did you draw inspiration from in the story of Celeste?
Oh, and the story. Oh man, games not so much. Big inspiration for us was Steven Universe. Yeah, just like actually, I kind of feel like I sort of learned how to write looking at that show and like really inspired by it. Yeah, and then the game like Super Mario Brothers 3 is a huge inspiration for Celeste, which I think is probably obvious to anyone who's played it. And sort of the arc of that game and how that game felt to me as a kid is sort of a lot of what Celeste is based on.
You know, there were some other old school 8-bit games where I think the level design resembles something other than a Mario, because Mario didn't have this up, down, left, right ability that you have in your level design. Can you talk about the breakthroughs that you had where maybe you had to go like 4 panels to the left and then come back around? Like, what? Was that just something you came up with, or was that something you were looking at other games for?
Right. It's actually like if you look at our previous game Towerfall, the movement's pretty similar, and it was just us wanting to go a more like introspective direction with it, which led to getting rid of the combat and then sort of making the dash more powerful and making it a very spatial mechanic in that way.
Are you good at your game?
I think I'm all right. I'm definitely not as good as some people are.
Has it been cool to see people on Twitch and on social media really sharing their experiences and seeing how maybe things they're doing that you didn't even think they were going to be able to do?
Yeah, totally. I mean, the game is kind of, in a lot of ways, designed to be broken, and people are doing that. Like they're really breaking it and going super fast, and it's just super cool to see.
Awesome. Are you guys going to do like a speed running esports league for Celeste or anything? Should I start training?
No, there's already some leaderboards and like Discord and stuff. If you want to speedrun it, just go to speedrun.com and look up Celeste, and yeah, it's pretty easy to get into, I think.
One last question. Can you talk about how Nintendo Switch really helped the IP kind of get more visibility?
Right. Oh, I think the Switch is just the perfect place to play it. Like, it feels kind of like a Game Boy or like Game Boy Advance game to me in a lot of ways, in its controls and movement. So yeah, the Switch just felt amazing to us, even as we were developing it. It was our favorite way to play, and I think just players are picking up on that. Like, everyone agrees, it seems.
Well, congratulations on your success. We have one thing that we do on our interviews if you want to do it. Our community loves your game, so if you could just tell them to do it for Shacknews.
Do it for Shacknews.
Oh, yeah.